Thank you very much to all of you. Thank you for assuring that the fundamental and moral imperative of this nation of ours is protected, represented, and called for. Thank you very much. Asylum is a fundamental human right. It's a value. It's a tradition. It's a law, internationally and here in our country. That is what we're fighting for. The basic respect and the basic rules of law. I represent the southern border in Arizona. It has been, as you know, the focus of a humanitarian crisis. A crisis caused by inaction, a crisis caused by an inability of elected national leaders to come to grips with the reality of what is going on in this world of ours and what is going on in the border. It's a humanitarian crisis, but, as my colleagues pointed out, political opportunism and exploitation of this issue is very much with us. You see it in the leadership of the Republican Party here nationally, that this issue becomes their bread and butter, their red meat, their central issue for their agenda in 2024, the electoral agenda in 2024. It is Trumpism on steroids. It is a grab for power at the expense of the fundamental principles of this nation and at the expense of countless immigrant families, asylum seekers, and refugees in this country. The chaos at the border, they don't want to solve it. They want it to get worse. Because the worse they get, they feel becomes to their political advantage. That they're able to divide, create fear, lie, when solutions do exist. Solutions that are humane, that have been proposed. Solutions that are lawful, that involve due process and equal attainment and representation of people's rights. And that they're just, and they fit within the moral center of humanity and this nation. It is not about sealing the border. It is not about mass deportation. It is not about outright denial and blanket denial of people exercising their rights. It is not about what this nation's identity needs to be. Some people say that this election in 2024 is a crucible election. Indeed it is. It is about our identity. It is about who we are as a country, what we will continue to be, and how we evolve to a better place and a much more perfect kingdom. That's what it's about in this election. And you being here, representing sometimes the voiceless, sometimes the powerless, but representing them with strength, with the fortitude that you have shown, will save the fundamental core, moral core of this nation of ours. I'm a first-generation American. My parents came here not to take from this country, not to steal, not to rob from this nation. They came to this country to make a better life for themselves and provide for, in my case, their 3 kids an opportunity that would have not been available to us. That's why they came. They came for their family. They came for that next generation. And representing that next generation, as a first-generation American here, your presence here gives me optimism, gives me hope, and indeed gives me strength that this fight is not just about preserving our fundamental values, but it is evolving into the kind of country that my parents believed in and that I continue to believe in. Thank you very much.